Hi, in this screencast, I will show you how you can provision your application. Right now, we only support IdeaMart apps, so I will show you how you can provision your app for IdeaMart. Right. Once you create an application in KloudMart, you can develop it and do all the tests you like to do. Once you're ready to publish your app, you need to fill out the provisions. But I strongly suggest you to do the provisioning before you develop the apps because it will help you to publish the app quickly. With that in mind, let's go and select our app in the control panel and you will see a button called Edit App Configuration for IdeaMart. Click that and you will get a set of forms. You will see forms for most of the APIs you have selected when you create the application. Here you have SMS, USSD, CAS and subscription APIs. So you have to fill each one of them. Let's see what we have in this SMS provisioning. We have a shortcode, SMS keyword, alias, and couple of fields for charging, and that's all. Let's go through each one of them. First, the shortcode. The shortcode you have here is used to send messages to the application. It's like the phone number of your app. Subscribers can use this shortcode along with the keyword to send messages to your application. So, what's the keyword? Like the shortcode, keyword is used to uniquely identify your application. For example, if your application name is calculator, you can pick a keyword like CALC, calc, and a shortcode 77300. When you want to send a SMS to your application, you can send CALC space 13 space star space 2 and you can send the message to 77300. This message will be delivered to your app directly. Right. I hope it makes everything clear. So the next field is alias. Alias is the sending address of your SMS. For example, when you send a message to a subscriber, he will see a message came from an app. Who sent it? Well, you can define it here. You can say it came from calculator, or it came from 77300, or CALC, or something else. You can define multiple aliases here and use any one of them when you send a message. Make sure to give a meaningful and unique alias to your app. Right. Next, we have to define SMS charges. If you want to charge from a subscriber when he sends a message to your app, you can check this box here and define an amount here. Note that the minimum amount you can set here is 1 rupee. The next checkbox is to enable charging when you send a message to a subscriber. If you want, you can enable it and define an amount, but I really don't like it. If you really have a good reason to enable it, then go ahead and do it. Otherwise, just leave it blank. Next, there's a checkbox called subscription required. It's used to restrict your app's usage. If you enable this, only the subscribers who are registered to your application will be able to send messages to your application. If you want to do on on-demand application, for example a poll or a quiz, you don't want to enable it. If it's a subscription based app like a news alert app, you may want to enable it. Okay, that's all for the SMS provisioning. Let's jump to USSD provisioning. Just like in SMS provisioning, you need to pick a shortcode here. You can pick any one of them from the list here. If you pick 102, you can access your app by dialing #775 *102 and #. So we call this symbol here right here as #, or you can call it as hash. So you can access your app by dialing #775 *102 hash. Note that 775 here is a unique keyword reserved for KloudMart. So all the KloudMart apps will have the number 775 in front of it. Right. If you want to set per menu charging for your application, then select this checkbox and set charging amount. If you want to restrict your USSD usage to only the registered users, then you may go ahead and enable this checkbox as well. Right. Next, we have cost provisioning. If you want to use charging as a service, or we may call it add to bill, you may have to enable CAS API when you create the application. And you must have to enable subscription required checkbox if you are planning to use CAS. You can only charge from the subscribers who are registered to the application. Okay. Next, we have subscription provisioning. It's very straightforward. You need to set the welcome message and you can set a charging method for your app. If you want to charge the users daily, you can select the flat charging option and set the daily frequency and an amount. If you want to charge them monthly, you can select monthly and set an amount. Note that the minimum charging amount is 1 rupee per day and 30 rupees per month. Okay, that's all for the provisioning. If you have any doubts or questions in provisioning, just feel free to contact us. Thank you.